This year's nominees for makeup and hair are fittingly sponsored by Ken Picton Salon and MAC. They have brought to life the colourful characters of a Welsh comedy series, the fictional account of Leonardo da Vinci's early life, and a biographical film of Dylan Thomas.
These are the artists that made them look the part. Here are the nominees.
Juliet Ireland, Caryl ar lleill.
Mae rai aftershaves yn eich I smelo fel bachan esgus, ond mae obviously yn eich I smelo fel actual bachan goia. Obviously.
Jacqueline Fowler, Da Vinci's Demons.
Let's go.
Andrea Dowdall-Goddard, Set Fire to the Stars.
And the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to Andrea Dowdall-Goddard, Set Fire to the Stars.
Thank you to BAFTA, thank you to everybody at Maddest Birds Productions. I'm absolutely blown away, which is exactly how I feel about the rest of the production company. The team were amazing. My special thanks goes to Francisco, who worked with me brilliantly. He was the costume designer, Andy Evans and AJ, the producers. But my personal thanks goes to the three people that are the most important people in my life. My dad, my best friend Charlotte, and my husband Andy, who are all here tonight supporting me as they've always done. Thank you.
And with the film being shot in black and white, how did you go about designing the characters' looks in order to make them stand out?
Yeah, good question. A lot of makeup tests, basically. The colours had to be altered. I mean, there are certain colours that were, you know, period sort of makeup colours as they were, but they have to be altered in black and white just so that, you know, things don't look too dark or too light or not show up at all. So, yeah, lots of makeup testing and, yeah.
And who or what did you reference as your inspiration for the sort of 1950s fashion?
Yeah, well, we had to be very, very careful not to sort of go too far forward. We had to consider that we would have characters that were kind of stuck in different periods before the present day that we were filming it on. So I watched lots of films, lots of reference books, obviously the Google and all the rest of it. But yeah, we just basically tried to sort of mix a bit of the modern day stuff with the stuff that sort of preceded it, really.
And sort of, how do you, with something like this, with sort of characters that are kind of known, how do you go about sort of designing the look to kind of help make the character? Yeah, well, good question, because, I mean, basically we had a couple of characters that didn't really look like they should have done to begin with. For example, one of our lead actors, Elijah Wood, played a character called Malcolm John Brennan, who in fact was quite receding and quite bald, but we knew that he wouldn't be able to carry that sort of look off because we sort of know him as a sort of looking as a different person, really. And we were lucky because there aren't very many photographs available of Malcolm John Brennan in existence, so people didn't kind of really know what he looked like anyway. Just we did, because we researched it quite heavily. So we sort of made our own Malcolm John Brennan up, if that makes sense. I had to make Karen look quite different, bleach his hair, for example, that sort of thing. But yeah, the rest of the characters' wigs and all the rest of it, came in quite useful. Obviously, trying to keep the colours correct for the period as well. But yeah, quite a challenge. But yeah, it was great.
Working with Mana was challenging in a good way. It was exciting.
As a woman, I think she's an inspiration. As a senior manager, she was an extraordinary leader.
Let's take a look at these nominations.
Jenna Coleman as Clara Oswald in Doctor Who Kill the Moon.
You make us your friend, then that is your moon too, and you can damn well help us when we need it.
I was helping.
What, by clearing off?
Yes.
Yeah, well, clear off! Go on! You can clear off, get back in your lonely bloody TARDIS, and you don't come back.